I couldn't even yell at you because my microphone wasn't being detected. What are you guys doing? Stop it. Minty, I'll replay your MILF.
MILF.
Never mind. I'm going away now. I don't know what's going on. But the ad says, never mind. Okay, it was saying starting in 0 second. I think because there's a hype train happening. The ads are like, I can't happen right now. Anyways, the ads are gonna happen in a couple minutes. Until then, hello, hello, hello. Happy Saturday. How you guys doing? Did you guys have a good end of your week? Are you ready for the pit? The pit which I will never leave. Feeling good? Went through a mind-bending Risk of Rain 2 run today. I feel like that's you every week, Void. My brother got gay married today? Hell yeah! We love to see it. I say as I take off my glasses because there's a giant smudge on one of my eyes. Okay, now I love to see it. Carol doesn't like me. If you said something that Carol doesn't like, yes, Carol will not say it. Into the pit from FNAF? No, we're digging a hole. You know, maybe Carol does just hate you. Dear, thank you for gifting a sub. Why'd you do that? What happened? I've been here for 5 minutes. What's happening? Okay, I have to run the ads at some point or it's just gonna keep trying to delay them. So while it's still going right now, I'm gonna run the ads. If you are not subbed, I am so very sorry. A minute and a half of ads. You better do this, Twitch. You better run my ads. There we go. The ads are happening. I'm so very sorry to you who do not have subs or Twitch Turbo. Yeah, it's turbo. I almost called it nitro again. Thank you for the water break, Void. Another no-cam digging day, because I've been cleaning my office today. And it's a mess. So I need to get the mess out of the way. But no cam for me today. Woo's message said in exactly 7 days, Avatar: The Last Airbender will be 10 years old. And I don't know why that's not allowed, but it's not allowed. Carol didn't want to say it. Which, to be fair, Carol does have weird moments. Who's not sub? Dear, I will fist fight you. I appreciate the support, but definitely don't worry about it. We don't need to have chat and force sub-only mode. Oh, I have pretzel. Well, okay. Here we go again. Mamma mia. Here we go again. My. Actually, hold on really quickly. Let me make sure that this actually is what I want it to be. Yeah. Oh, hello? Okay. Weird. Oh, nope. Steam, I need you to stop. Steam, let's not. Wait, we hit the follower goal? It keeps... So there's definitely someone that is like unsubbing, or not unsubbing, unfollowing and then refollowing.
Is there anything for this? Also thanks.
Is there anything for 14 months? What do you mean, is there anything for 14 months? I love the number 1999. It is very funny that we're there. So I did update the follower goal on Twitch, but somebody keeps like undoing it. I don't know what's happening there. But I was looking for the TTS. I mean, we have Carol. Do you like Carol? Hold on, I need to turn down the volume on this. But I have to turn off the volume in a weird way because I didn't like the volume mixing for this game. Inside of the game. Okay, right there. I need to connect my Prime so I can do the sub properly. You do whatever you want.
1999 D's nuts.
I'm destroying my own community. I'm lighting you on fire. I hope you all know this. Okay. I don't have anything in my pocket. I could buy better jetpack. I don't need better jetpack right now. And I have dynamite and lamps in my pocket and many floating particles in my pit. And you know what, at this point, I think it's funny. They stay. Oh, the emotes are out. I got the batter up one. Next strain screen, the stream is go onto the next strain screen. This stream goes, so I can keep trying to improve my Tetris. You know what? You live your best life. Can I get rid of all these particles? I need to not try to... No, I think I might have to. They're getting in the way. If I focus on getting the thing... What's the next upgrade? I am shovel. Do we grind for this one? And then we see if that helps us fix our weird digging problems? I wish we could fish so I could make you fish. It's digging time. Welcome to dig time. How's everybody doing? Is everybody having a good day? This is still too loud. Did all my settings? No, they're still fine. That's a loud kerthunk. Save. Oh, that's better. Might play more Risk of Rain. Ooh. According to my mom, partying like it's 1999 is just watching TV and falling asleep at 9 p.m. with your youngest child asleep on your chest. Can confirm was the child. I think the idea was, behind the sentiment of party like it's 1999 is assume that the world is ending, because the Y2K panic was in 1999, and everybody thought that they were all going to die and that the computers were going to explode, and lots of things were happening all at once. And I think that's most of it. With my grandma the whole day, I was happy. Yesterday I went to a con. Nice. That's still kind of a thing that happens now. No, but the Y2K panic of, like, 1999 was different. Do you guys remember how in, like, 2012 they said we were all gonna die? And, like, everybody kind of panicked then? It's like that, but worse. All I know about Y2K and the turn of the millennia is that because I was a small little child, my dad had me stay up both going from 1999 into 2000 and from 2000 into 2001. Because he was like, I didn't really know which one to consider the actual turn of the millennia, so I just made sure you were awake for both. Which I think is pretty sweet. I'm doing decent. I wrote 5,300 words today. None of them included the reason why I'm writing this particular story, but I did a lot of words. I'm also very normal about a person I met IRL recently, and I'm trying very hard to not cyberstalk them. I would very much suggest the not cyberstalking them route. It is very good and healthy to not go nuts and cyberstalk people. I know it is really tempting, and I know that people do it without really thinking about it now. But it is definitely not the healthiest thing to do. There is a line between making sure that they are not a serial killer and cyberstalking, and it is a fine line, and some people still don't know what it is. Anyways, be safe. Don't get something. If I'm not supposed to cyberstalk someone, then why does Facebook exist? Still exist? For boomer parents to share memes. And that's pretty much all I can tell you. Don't get arrested for stalking, please. I mean, also that, but more importantly, just take care of yourself. If I'm not supposed to cyberstalk someone, then why does Ether exist? I don't know. Someone's gotta do computer crimes. But like the fun kind. And the definitely not illegal kind. If I'm not supposed to cyberstalk someone, then okay. Void somehow being the voice of sanity in this community was not something I had on my bingo card. Nor do I think it is even checked off. Minecraft villager crimes, and not the inhuman trading hall kind. 420. Nice. I just see a neat video and I go, I send to Ether. I do that to lots of people. Less recently, but that's because a working job means that I don't get as distracted as often by the internet. I get distracted by people in real life saying just absolutely insane things in the office. And then I sit there and I go, why are we like this? And really, there's still no answer. We're just like this. How's the job? Are the emails finding you? Unfortunately, the emails are indeed finding me. I really wish they would stop, but unfortunately, they find me. They find me even when I don't want to be found. No, but the job's going well. I like the people that I work with. It's interesting, at the very least. Lots of personalities, lots of people, lots of very good jokes, and they're all nerds, so. Fax full black pages to people's printers sounds good to me. No. No. By cybercrime, you mean hacking into people's printers to tell them you can hack into their printers? I think technically that is a crime. That's a pretty mundane crime, though. Do they find you in good health? No, usually they find me staring into the void. Because that's how I usually answer emails at work, is just staring at a wall, and then I see the notification pop up, and then I go, oh, here we go again. Fuck. Like the Michael McChill clip, but less fun. Yum. Picture mine of any of Trader's jobs is just they get emails and that's all I need to know. I mean, it's accurate. I get emails. I got emails at the last one, too. Oh, I destroyed an ore. Shout out to the time my doctor gave me the phone number to a fax machine and I got my ear obliterated. That's fun. And by fun, I mean not fun. They also go click-clack on keyboard. That's true. Every job I've ever had, I go click-clack on keyboard. And then somebody answers my messages, and then I go, ah. Zippy is a bald janitor, changed my mind.
Cheese.
Cheese. I do like there's a couple of custodians that work at my job that are just like chill guys, and it's really funny because a lot of people in the office like playing Magic the Gathering, including the custodians. So like they'll end their shift and then like other people will be like, we're gonna play a round of Magic, and then everybody just pulls up to like the tables in the office and they play Magic for a while, and I go, this is impressive. The pit is so deep, congrats. I think I have a really far way to go, Blossom. I think I might be in for an actual legitimate, like, series of basically podcast episodes. I'm gonna have to start making scripts for these. I'm gonna have to, like, start thinking of things to talk about. I'm gonna have to do research for some of these so that I can have detailed conversations to have with the rats and not just, I saw this on the internet today. Although it is going to devolve into, I saw this on the internet today. Think of this, big gay. I finished the night... Finish the game the night we started. I want to look up something really stupid. I need to start. I need to look this up. I need to look this up. Okay, so how long to beat a game about digging a hole? I don't want the gamer rant about it. Okay, so I have fantastic and horrifying news for all of us. According to this, we're gonna go the completionist one. The average playthrough for the completionist run is 5 hours and 41 minutes. That's the average. The rushed one was 4 hours, and the leisure one was 8 hours. How many hours do you think I'm going to play this for? How long do you think I will be here? 8? 10? 7? Lots of numbers. 18 to 20 hours. I like the way that Super thinks. Super knows me. It's probably not gonna take that long, but we'll find out, I guess. Give me the next warning, I dare you. Replayability. Maybe I will replay it. Knowing you, Super's probably on the mark. Listen, the goal of this is that we will play the digging game until Wanderstop comes out and before the update for Mindhack comes out. And in somewhere in there I will also play Minecraft, which will just be this content but with blocks. And then also I have a plan for something. Oop. I have a plan for something on the anniversary of the Hardcore World, and that's it. That's all I got. You'll definitely finish it before Silksong releases. Legit used to know a group of backwood hillbilly types, not derogatory, that used to sit in a smoke-filled room down by the river and drink their Budweiser while playing D&D intently all night. You know what? I love that for them, honestly. That's the way that I want to play games. I just want to hang out with my friends and have a good time and just not worry about the outside world. I think that they were doing it right. Also, D&D did something weird. You guys want to know what D&D did that was weird recently? Well, they've done a lot of weird things, but do you want to know the newest weird thing that they've done? What did D&D do? Did you know that the monster manual for D&D currently does not have orc as a monster that you can fight? Like, it's just not there. They've removed it from the monster manual for the 2024 whatever update. Gone. No more orc crimes? You can definitely make orc NPCs still. It's not that hard, but they've, like, gone out of their way to remove them from the monster manual. Why? It's probably something to do with the... I don't know a better way to phrase this than the inherent racism from which parts of D&D came from. But also, it is... orcs are an enemy type that were in the game for so long, that were so integral to people getting used to the game, and they changed how goblins work. I think goblins are now considered fae. It's really interesting and weird, the choices that they're making here. I don't agree with all of them. I think you can still have orcs as an enemy type. But... fae? Yeah. They're doing stuff. I mean, technically, yes, in some depictions of the Fae, the goblins would be there. I was always confused by orc versus goblin. Something, I can't make a goblin these nuts joke. I need to stop it. My brain keeps going there. Goblin, tiny, small, trickster, orc, big, brute. That's essentially all the difference there is. It's not an incredible one. Technically the goblins would be easier to kill for newer players, things like that, but... this is why we don't follow the manual and say fuck it. Well, this is why I don't... I will say this. I support people playing TTRPGs in whatever way makes them happiest. I personally will probably always suggest away from D&D and suggest for more indie-ish... oh, it's a speck of a dot. Indie, smaller publications for TTRPGs. Hasbro is not a good thing for Dungeons and Dragons. It's not a good thing for Magic either. They've done a couple of cool things with both. They've also done some pretty nasty things with both. Everything that happened with, like, Larian Studio, like, or not Larian Studio, the D&D movie, where all the people that, like, worked at Wizards of the Coast that were working with the movie company on the movie getting fired and let go when that movie did so well is insane to me. And I don't want to support a company that's just kind of being a dick about things. What? This was forever ago, Minty. Truly. Forever ago. Our D&D is a mix of D&D and our general fuckery. We haven't even started. We're just doing character development right now. Homebrew's fine. There's lots of ways to do homebrew systems. I am in complete support of that. I'm gonna take a break from TTRPGs after I finish my 5e game, then I'm gonna never play 5e again. Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, hell, even when I played Pathfinder, our Pathfinder game was like a substantial amount of homebrew. And then various video games that our DM had been playing. And that was our game. A pillager, patrol, and a wandering trader spawned at the same time in the same spot on Rat server. It happens. I've seen that happen in single player stuff. Never on stream, but like I've seen it once or twice over the years. They'd have the same general spawning. Well, no, the wandering trader is different, but the pillagers are just interesting. Currently just obsessed with running Honey Heist. I'm trying to run it again with my in-person friends. Hell yeah, do it. Honestly, it sucks that 5e is the main game most people play since I very much like lower magic settings. Or lower magic fantasy. I mean, it's the favorite because everybody knows the game. Like, I catch myself doing this all the time where like somebody's like, oh, well, do you play TTRPG? Or like somebody will be like, so what else, like, what other things do you like? And I'm like, oh, well, I like, and my brain goes, I could say TTRPGs, but then I have to explain that there's many of them and not all of them are the same. And I go, D&D is the fastest way to communicate this because most people understand what D&D is. So it does have that kind of like brand power, which is unfortunate in some ways, good in others, but it is just the most like well recognized. But I think that there's a lot of very fun systems out there, you just gotta find them. Do you think that this vacuums the ores up even when they're digging? Why does this work the way it does? This says it's a drill, but if I drill into the ores, I feel like that should cause problems. Warp the ores, I guess. Gotta be something. Paper and Blossom, there's a version of Honey Heist where you are a goose trying to kill God. Oh my god. Yes! Oh, there's so many particles around. Hi, Aether. Do you think that this game... No, I don't want to know. I don't want to think about it. I'm just gonna play this digging game for the love of playing the digging game. I think no thoughts. I don't do anything. I instead talk about weird things. Like how many Hello Kitty stickers I own now. It's a lot, actually. I was doing things outside today, and I was like, oh, there's a Daiso over here. I should go to the Daiso. And I went to the Daiso store. And if you don't know what the Daiso store is, it is essentially... It's essentially a Japanese dollar store. If you've never seen one before. And it's usually like a lot of like cheaper like Japanese goods. And I walked in and there was a wall of Sanrio items and I was like, I would like every sticker ever. Please and thank you. And so now I have every sticker ever. Okay, we're gonna go to about here. We're just gonna start digging a wall. I was thinking Dyson like the volume. No, Daiso. D-A-I-S-O. Sometimes they even have good Japanese snacks too, and that's always fun. And yes, it is a very dangerous place to walk into, and I walked into it and I fully knew that I was going to spend money, and I said, you know what, that's okay, and then I bought Hello Kitty stickers. They have the 100 yen store as at work? Kind of. But like, it's like, everything is like pretty much $1.75 unless it is marked as more expensive. Do I regret going in there? No. Do I have snacks and little silly things? Yes. Am I happy with my decisions? Mostly. Nobody can stop me. I'm certainly making choices here in the underground world. Oh. Stop. Stop. Okay, we're fine. I could never live one of those, I'd go broke so fast. And that's why I don't go to that part of town very often, because I forget that the Daiso is over there, and if I just physically don't go near it, my brain does not remember that it exists. I am like a child, the object permanence is not there. If I don't remember it exists, it isn't real. Yom. I read that as Homestuck. Rather be homesick than homestuck. I mean, is anything real? You ever wonder why we're here? I mean, that's one of life's great mysteries. Something something COVID homestuck. I do not wish to think about that right now. No, I'm talking... I'm making a reference to Red versus Blue, in which the very first episode is... Do you ever wonder why we're here? I can pull it up. Hold on, we're pulling it up. Do you ever wonder why we're here, RVB? I've looked this up before. Google knows. It literally goes, hey, yeah? You ever wonder why we're here? It's one of life's great mysteries, isn't it? Why are we here? I mean, are we the product of some cosmic coincidence? Or is there really a god watching everything? You know, with a plan for us and stuff. I don't know, man, but it keeps me up at night. What? I mean, why are we out here in this canyon? And that's the whole setup to the whole show. What's a red versus blue? Well, you see, once upon a time, on the internet a long time ago, there were some nerds in Texas that realized that you could kind of make characters look like they were talking in Halo. And they said, hey, we could make dumb videos about this. And then they did. And that's all you need to know. You can move 1 point from criminal into goose by making a human cry. What are the rules of this?
The only thing in my head right now is that tiny cat in the food bowl saying, W-I-W-I-W-I-W-I.
I like how Carol does not make noises, she just says things at us. Also, I forgot to get a picture, but Trader, my brother, and his husband have a 2x3 Homestuck print in their apartment. Nope. I hate it here. What characters are on it? Sounds silly, I'm sold and definitely didn't know about it before this moment. Definitely not. So many, mostly the alpha and beta kids. feel like I should be more concerned about that level of Homestuck in the world, but you know, in the year 2025, I don't care. We use our joy wherever we find it, even if it's Homestuck. It's okay, no one will catch me in my lies. We will never call you out in your lies. Mostly because I think the rats will just believe most of the things that you say. We don't ask questions, we just nod. Zibby, I saw a Homestuck cosplayer at the con yesterday. What character? Anyone can be stuck at home in the year 2025. Boyd? Boyd. If your campaign ends with no betrayals and no fugue state- If your campaign ends with no betrayals and no fugue states, the Goose God grants each of you apotheosis to ultimate goosehood or an extra tie. Your choice. Okay, you get ultimate goosehood or an extra accessory. I would pick the extra tie, I'm not gonna lie. The cosplay was Gamzee and it looked awesome. Gamzee. Also, if you don't have knowledge of Homestuck, stay that way. You don't need it. I don't need knowledge of Homestuck, but unfortunately it's burned into my brain. Anyway, I'm definitely running this game sometime soon. It's very fun. Hell yeah, Goose. I feel like Trader's relationship with Homestuck is similar to mine with Warrior Cats. It lives in your head rent-free 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and there's nothing you can do about it. You just have all this information at your fingertips, and it will never really be helpful, and most days you wish that you could use those brain cells for something slightly more productive than remembering that knowledge. 'Cause yeah. Also, what brain cell of mine is dedicated to knowing song lyrics, and can I redirect it at anything else? No? But I want to have thoughts. Why do I feel like you just described 99% of my brain? I don't know. You don't know lyrics, you know lyric stucks. Tastic, unironically, there are some lyric stucks that are the way my brain parses the lyrics for some songs. Please stop reading me like this. I wish to be free. Non-goose characters. I like that Minty's just having a very normal time otherwise. Minty's over here looking at a goose game. Some of us are having Homestuck and Warrior Cat existential dread moments. I've got the drill in my second pit. I like that Blossom's on pit number 2 already. And I have barely gotten into pit number 1. Oops. Don't worry, this is just revenge for you saying now that makes sense when I said I like Gamzee. I mean, it's true. It makes sense. Goomba. I'm just here. You are here. Am, I hope you're doing well. Roomba, iRobot. It does, and I was still trying to film. I'm sorry. Y'all are having dread. I'm looking at geese so that I don't have to think about things that are taking up my entire brain space. That is true. The world is a lot right now. Use the brain cell however you want. I started playing Rune Factory because my brain said Rune Factory's wonderful. don't have to think about real problems when I have amnesia in the Rune Factory game. Rats, I have such good news for you. I've been confirmed to be haunted. 2 other people saw it at the exact same time while I was not home. Who's haunted? Made a family tree. I'm not even halfway done. It's almost at 300 people. Dear God, Exorcist. My brain cell co-owner has it for the weekend, though. Why did my brain automatically assume that the brain cell co-owner is a cat? That's probably not the way to think about things. God, that would be so cool if it was a cat. I just assume if somebody's got the brain cell, it's probably a cat. Full battery. Oh. That's fine. Sorry, that was bothering me a whole lot. Disney? Last time I tried to make a family tree, it petered out at exactly the year 1900. Hi. I feel like it would lick a lot more if I shared a brain cell with a cat. Well, you don't share... It's just the brain cell. It's just the processing power. Disney? Yum. Hi, Super. Processing power, not account? Yeah, it'd be a different account. The settings are different. If brain cells are CPUs, what is RAM? Download more WAM. Oh, Minty let that through. Or maybe not Minty, someone let it through. What is the RAM of the brain? I don't know. Oh, I slipped. The brainstem? Oh, you're thinking very literally. RAM is, you know, you go into rooms and forget what you're doing. Or like why you were in there. That's when the RAM's too full and it just it empties everything. We have a thing called working memory? Yeah. We do have a thing called working memory. We genuinely have RAM. Yeah, we do. We? Yes, everybody does. Your working memory might be garbage, or it might not feed well into other parts of your memory, but yeah, we mostly all have working memory. What am I stuck on? Is it just this? Yes. Can humans download RAM by eating sticks of RAM? No, but you can eat a stick of butter and it might help. It might also cause problems. You'll have to test it on your own. I can't help you. Butter's McGross, so no thanks. I feel like you're not eating good butter. I've tasted very delicious butter. Usually on bread, I will say. It's not like I'm just eating sticks of butter. But like, good butter on good bread? 10 out of 10. Good butter on mediocre bread. 9 out of 10. Maybe not good butter. I should make more compound butters to store in my fridge for a while. Yeah, do it. Also, compound butters are just nice to have for, like, especially if there's, like, flavors that you really like when cooking. Having a compound butter ready to go for some of that kind of stuff is really nice. So many particles. Also, what? What? What's she confused about? What if I just... I don't even know what it blew up. That went on a slip and slide ride down there. Sobbing at the Disney talk. Hi, Oh my god, there's chicken nuggets in my freezer. It's not dino nuggets, but I just remembered that they exist and I'm very happy about them and I want chicken nuggets. Even 4 pounds? Weren't there 5? 5 what? What? Ooh, did you eat 4 pounds worth of the chicken nuggets? Yeah? What are you doing? The garlic dill sauce I had was really nice. That's a lot of chicken nugget. I'm worried about people. I mean, I'm worried about Woo anyways, but you know. Sounds like a good Saturday night. I don't think ever in my life has the idea of eating 4 pounds of chicken nuggets sounded especially appetizing to me. Like, maybe like 20 nuggets? But not like 5 pounds of nuggets? In one sitting? No. I also have tater tots. I would eat 5 pounds of tater tots, though. No. Literally any more than 40 nuggets, I stop thinking nuggets are good. I mean, that's fair. That is entirely fair. There are very few things that I think I could eat 4 pounds of it without going insane. Yum. L. I technically- well no, actually there should be stuff on this side. If you do, exclamation point, Discord. Clap. I make people work for it. You can't get a link just anywhere on my account. You have to look for it specifically. But I don't know how to type. Hmm. Seems true enough, that's fair. Blossom. Sorry, I lost my computer. I can't join Discord. That's fair too, Void. You live your best or worst life, whatever that is. I'm leaving so much particles on this. I don't care anymore. I need to know when this happened to cause to be a command. Well, you see, Blossom can't type sometimes. Blossom, we don't have one for every one of your typos. Remember when Clover couldn't type? Those ones still exist. If you do exclamation point Clover, it still gives you all the letters that Clover couldn't type. Memories. Yeah, no, that one's staying around forever just because I think it's really funny. I hope this was specifically so they could copy paste them. It was. And I think we had a duplicate command in the Discord as well, so that they could also type in the Discord. Because the keyboard issue was a prevalent thing for a while. The typing was horrendous, but it did give us the word unglay. And unglay lives in my head rent-free for the rest of my life. I cannot look at the word sunglasses without part of my brain going unglay. Wholeheartedly believed I would fuck up unglay. That's sunglasses? Yes. I thought that was meant to be jungle. No, it's sunglasses. Haven't heard this lore before? Well, it's from really early on in streaming. Because it was when I played Tales of Arise. And in Tales of Arise, okay, no, just for Tales games in general. Do I have a screenshot somewhere? Please, pray to God that I do. Please tell me that I took a screenshot in Tales of Arise. No, I didn't. Well, I do, but you can't see what's on his face. So, in Tales games, you can usually get costumes of kinds for the characters. And one of my favorite things to do, ever since they introduced, like, individual cosmetic slots, like glasses, other things, was to always put sunglasses on every single team member. Because then it looks like a weird gang. And so I would put the sunglasses on the characters, and because this is also at the period of time where Clover could not type, Clover said sunglasses, but the S's
Hello,
were all
Twitter and
gone.
rats. Still at work, waiting for my ride. I'll give curse back later.
Oh
But for
god.
now I simply wanted to say hello and you're all beautiful smelly little rats.
You're a smelly rat. That's violence I've picked. So much floating dirt? I don't know what you're talking about. There's definitely no floating dirt here. There's no particles in the air that are definitely contributing to my lung problems in this game. Do you know that 7 days Avatar The Last Airbender will be 10 years old? I'm sorry, 20, not 10. I'm shooting Wu to the moon. Do you want to shoot Wu to the moon, Ian? Just want to say hi. Hello. Down. She didn't like me earlier when I gave her meds. She was not pleased with it. Why do people keep saying things to make me feel old? Because they're doing it to me and you just happen to be here. That was an accident? What was an accident? Were you trying to pin his message? As a gaggle, decide your score and mark a golden egg from the goose god, a faded feather from destiny itself, the heart of the honklerette, the most eligible goose of all honkdom. I really love the fact that my brain saw the destiny itself and went, yeah, it's from Destiny 2. That's why there's all those feathers in that one area. Not true. Honklerette. Why'd people hug wasn't showing up when I clicked on it, deleted Woo's message. F. Ebony. We're getting close to becoming the drill itself. I read that as Dead Mimty. I mean, Destiny is going the way of Phasmophobia, where none of us spell it correctly and we just know what we're talking about. Destiny. Yeah, that's Destiny. Dentures? Nope, that's too much of a real word. Dinty. Dentures is Deltarune? No. Deltarune is Undertale, because that's what I keep calling it on accident. Hi, Anne. Why are we screaming? What's causing the screams today? Do you know? I don't think she knows. As a mouth noise gets us there for Destiny? Yeah. Or for Phasmophobia. Yeah, it does. We've got very few brain cells and all of them know how to get to Phasmophobia. But do you know what I keep thinking about still? Lethal Company. I just want to know if Zeekers is gonna have more lore for it, and I want to hear the lore, and I want lore. I want lore for my weird capitalism game. Is this also a capitalism game? I need to stop thinking. I destroyed an ore. Yum. Oh my god, wait. Please. Please be under... I am the drill. Oh. That's fine. Stop. Oh, ooh. Oh, this is wonderful. This is everything that I ever needed. This is good. I like this. I drill so efficiently now. Will this help me when I accidentally make more particles? Absolutely not. I should probably stop digging like a maniac. But no one can stop me, not even me. I need a game where I can just dig up bones. Make the game! Make a side project, Aether. Learn how to make video games so you can make a video game about digging up bones. Digging. That's a lot of work? Yeah. And you just expect other people to do it for you? You could make it happen. Doesn't have to be perfect. You just make something cool that you enjoy. But I also feel this way about books. I'll see people complain about like, oh, well, there's not a book that's in this niche. And I'm really sad because I want to read a book like that. And I'm like, you know what you want. You could make it. You can make the thing that you want. Do it. It's also why I yell at people to write fanfiction. Time Zone Rats, have a good night, Tastic. Take care of yourself. I hope you had a fantastic day. I'll see you tomorrow. I forgot it's Saturday. Yeah, I stream again. Another one. But maybe not digging. I don't honestly know. It could be more digging at this rate. Maybe I'll play No Man's Sky. I don't know. It could be more digging. It's Saturday? Yes. Sounds great, Zippy, and tell people you're talking to want to make Cat Girls real. Listen, I can't stop people from doing things. Nope, it's still Saturday. It may be Sunday for you, but it is still Saturday in this stream. Anne, what was that? Are you stuck? Are you home stuck? Are you stuck in your home? You don't even know what the outside is. Well, you know what the outside is and don't like it. Cat girls are real. They are in my trans support group. Nope, it's not Sunday. My word is law here, and my law says that it is Saturday. SMH. It could be Tuesday for all my brain knows. Me every 5 minutes, can I buy Stan? No, okay. Listen. I'm not gonna load up Minecraft right now to go look at him. I can give you Stan picture. Where is he? Stan. Hole digging? Yes. Yom. Hi, Anne. She has big feelings right now. Back to hole digging. I don't understand the rule of what I pick up and what I don't. I just know that if I excavate it enough, but also like I have to look at, it's very confusing. I love Stan. I love waffle fries. It's not related. I was just thinking about how I like waffle fries. Why is there a hole there? Oh, silver. I hate waffle fries. Well, then more waffle fries for me. I see no losing here. I want the waffle fries. I could... no, we'll get these and then we'll fix the jetpack later. A hole in a game about digging holes? Yeah. I love all fries. Fries in fun shapes are the best though. Waffle, great. Curly, fantastic. I like the smiley face fries. I should get those at the store the next time I go. But also remember, your perfect game doesn't have to be the first one you make. You can make a silly little version of the game that you would ideally want, and then work up to the games that you really want to make eventually one day. Make cool things, do cool things, be cool people. Inventory full. I broke my ankles. Can I ask for a deeper loss? No. Mostly because the floor isn't flat? I wouldn't know where to put it. No, I must make my magnum opus first. No. I think 15 is enough. Listen, if you want to dig hole, you can dig hole. You can make the deep loss. Hi, Bands. How are you? Make the shitty first draft? Yes, do it. Have fun with it. In game dev terms, make that weird little demo game first. Make proof of concept of exactly one skill that you want to be in the game. Bananas. I'm gonna draw it, do it. That's fine, I'll just break my ankles a little bit. Proof of concept, make tic-tac-toe. How is that proof of concept? Actual game Undertale 3. Well, yeah, no, sometimes game dev is like that. Because some parts of it aren't that hard to basically execute on, it's just making it. I gotta fix my ankles. I keep breaking them. FE20? I don't know what that is and I'm afraid to find out. Wowie 3. Also, thank you to everybody earlier. I didn't say thank you to Minty again. Minty, thank you for the 4 years of support. It feels illegal. It's too many. Fire Emblem? Oh, I'm stupid. It was Iron 20. I mean, that's a pretty good guess, honestly. Closer to 6 than 0? I'm gonna have to do something really weird for year 6 of streaming and for World 6, aren't I? That's assuming a lot that I will make it to year 6 in the hardcore world. We won't think that far ahead. You can terraform on year 6? What if I don't want to, Minty? What if I don't want to terraform? What if I want to live in my hardcore world? The skill issue. Okay. You know what? Fair enough. You can make 700 dogs. No. I like my computer. My first Pokemon shiny was Dialga, but I never knew because I just caught it like that. See, that must be like the most confusing part about shiny Pokemon for people, especially in ye olden times, is like, I mean ye olden times as in like when shiny hunting was a thing, but it wasn't nearly as popular as it is now. There have to be a lot of people that were just very confused about why their Pokemon was slightly different colors, and they're like, this is stupid. You just hate me. Yep. Super hates you, Bance. I confirm it. And as we all know, everything that the streamer says is law. I'm definitely not a fallible human being who can say things that is just straight up incorrect. Oh, I will be able to fit so many things in my backpack now. So true. Block super. I mean, that is an option. That is indeed an option. You can block him. You can also block me. I don't know how that would work if you blocked a streamer and then tried to go talk in their chat. Would you even be allowed to be here? I mean, it would probably let you in. Do you think that this... I don't want to figure that out. You don't have to. I just think it would be really funny if it was like an actual silly thing. It's like holes. What? I'm still here, but you disappeared from my follow channel list? Oh. Ether hates me now. Your Honor, I object. I'm just a silly little guy. I don't think that would get you very far in court, Super, but you can try. Sandu Ether would do it? Yeah, because Ether hates me. And definitely thought it would be a good time to just test it out and see what would happen. No, Ether doesn't hate me. Ether isn't following anymore? Is Ether still VIP? No, the VIP is still there too. Oh my god, is this gonna reset Ether's following again? Vibes! Hello! Thank you for the raid! I hope you had a good stream! How was stream? What were you doing? Welcome in, everybody. I'm playing a game about digging a hole. But yes, go check out Fives. But I hope you had a good stream. If you need to raid and run, please feel free to do so. I'll just be here in my self-inflicted pit. Let me go refill my backpack battery. What does fishing do here? Nothing. You can't fish here. I love digging holes. Me too! Also, apparently some people in chat thought for a brief moment that I would play this game the way that the game intends you to play it, which is to dig straight down. And then I instead have just started excavating. Well, welcome in. I hope that you guys are having good times. And thank you guys for the follows. Well, thanks, Ether, for the follow. And the 34 months. Excavate everything, no specks left. Well, there are specks in the air, and I'm afraid to touch them because they do hurt when I fall on them. So they get to stay for now, but I will maybe one day demolish them. In all fairness, you are still digging down. I am. Also, thank you, Crisis, for the writing break. Do you guys just want to stare at the hole while we do writing for a little bit? Write in dirt? No, the writing break is for me to actually take time to write, not to write in the dirt. Don't look at me. I can't make the camera look at my character. Anyways, if you've never been here before... Oh, never mind. Really quickly, Vance has redeemed a pronoun check. If you're in chat and you feel comfortable sharing your pronouns, now is the time to do so. I use any, and we of course accept people using whatever pronouns they wish. While you guys are saying that, I will give you the spiel about the writing break, which is that I will, for an indeterminate amount of time, because I put my phone in the other room because the battery was almost dead, I will write for however long. I think it's like 5-10 minutes. What is it currently? Hold on. What did I set it to? Why have I done this to myself? Why do I do this every single time? I don't remember what I set it to. It's 5 minutes right now. For 5 minutes, I will be writing. I will be mostly quiet. Minty will be in chat doing an interesting little story. I like Minty's interesting little stories. And if you have projects you need to work on, writing or not, take 5 minutes to take a stab at working on it. Doesn't have to be perfect work, just has to be some work. I need a pen. And I have seen the time. Super. Super. You can have that one. Okay. And you can just work on your project. Do something that makes you happy. All sorts of things that you could work on right now. I'm gonna hit 6,000 words today. Hell yeah, do it. Super proud of you. Need a different pen. The one I found is not one that I like. You're a pencil. That works. We just have a nice little peaceful time. Getting in a little work on a project, whether it's for yourself or school or something else, at any point in time is a very good thing to do. Of course, Raiders, if you decide that you want to run away for a little bit or go do other things, we can't hold you hostage here. So, go nuts. Yes, we can. You're hostage now. No. No. You are not hostage. No hostages here. Sorry, I bumped the mouse. Oh no. I'm a horrible, horrible person. How dare I bump a mouse? Criminal behavior, honestly. We're hitting the end of the 5 minutes. If you're working on something, now is the wrap it up time. Make sure that you write down any notes that you need for yourself. Finish up that part of the sketch that you're looking at. Make sure that you set yourself up for future success. Give me 1 second. I was color coding something. It's already been 5 minutes? Yes, time goes fast. You want another 5? I don't need another 5 right now. I work on things as I need to. Anyways, back to unhinged thoughts. So cannibalism, right? I actually haven't been thinking about cannibalism. I've mostly been thinking about the games industry. Can I? No. You cannot cannibalism. Illegal and bad. Frowny face, you can't. Can't. Wife went out right before sending the last message. Oh no. I'm sorry. Ching. What particle am I standing on? Excuse me? Where? Is it you? I don't know. Is Ether still here? I want to ask if we can cannibalism in boat country. Ether, is cannibalism allowed in boat country, which you're apparently in charge of now for some reason? I mean, it was his idea. That does not mean he has to be the person making sure that we live by laws. Being a founder does not mean being an enforcer of rules. Or a lawmaker. And who am I supposed to ask? Your own morals? Maybe? I have longer battery life now. What happens if the hole gets too deep to jetpack out of? I die. I guess. My morals say that there's nothing morally wrong with safe and consensual cannibalism. And I guess as long as you don't hurt anybody, you can keep that. Unless Ether says otherwise, but I don't know where Ether is, so. He can't tell us what laws he think would be best for boat country. If the piece was removed surgically and with consent, there should be nothing wrong with it. Good eats, I suppose. That's up to you. I can't tell you what is or is not allowed. Even I don't have control over boat country. I don't even have control over my own apartment. There's a cat here. She has control over the apartment. It is her world. I am simply living in it. I broke my ankles again. I have control over my chest cavity. I take walks there from time to time. What? What do you mean you take walks there? Can I leave the light? Somehow? Oh yeah? Stop your heart right now. I walk in my chest cavity. It's very dark. Co-op digging would be so fun. I think there should be more digging. I want Power Wash Sim, but make it digging. Give me fun maps with things to explore. I know that that's not the point of this game, and I know that there's probably something going on here that I don't understand and that I won't understand until I get there, but give me. Swinging around the kidneys is the best part. I worry about you, Super. Not Super, Void. Well, I worry about Super, too. But for other reasons. Minty, you good? Peepo shy, I'm very silly. That is true, you are a silly little guy. I need at least one dynamite. I forgot that I had that as an emote. Did I do it? I did it. I removed a rock. Yum. No. But I don't know, man. Be silly. I don't have the thing, so this looks super funny to me. You don't have the thing. The thing? Peter Rats, I'm hyperfixating a video game idea already. Well, then make cool thing. The emote thing? The dog? Yeah, it's a good emote. I'm Minty. You are Minty. How are you, Minty? Are you doing good, Minty? I can't see it, so I just see funny text. See, Exorcist, the fun part is that the way that my OBS is set up right now, I also don't see it. So I also just see the text for it, and then I just rely on being one of the people that set up all the emotes to go, oh yeah, it's this. And then I remember having to look through the list of things that were added by other people so that I could memorize what was added. The voice of Daisy. Hi, I'm Minty. No, that checks out. That checks out. I accept that one. Meow.
Hello, Twader and Rats.
Hello.
I'm home now. Here is your cursed fact.
I thought you were
Did you
Ibit.
know that Phasmophobia is already turning 5 this year?
Phasmophobia is older than 5 years old. Store page. What do you mean it came out in 2020? Stop. I feel like Phasmophobia was older than that.
I just want to see how Carol pronounces my username. Syraphian, aka Math Girl.
That was an interesting pronunciation, I will say that. I definitely thought Phasmophobia was older than that. Maybe I'm remembering some other game that my brain has like gone, no, that was Phasmophobia. It wasn't Phasmophobia. My brain just goes, that was Phasmophobia. Phasmo feels like a 2018. It does. It feels like a 2016 to 2018 era game. I think that's what my brain's hung up on. In like the best possible way ever, because like Phasmophobia is fun. I like Phasmophobia, but it feels like an older era game. Is this a Phasmo? Raises hand to heavens. You're a 2018 game, Ether. I mean, that is when I started existing on the internet. Well. Jetpack. Okay. Do you self-identify as a video game? Okay, but why does that sentence sound like... Okay, so this is like... You know when people would make the attack helicopter copy pasta about identifying as an attack helicopter? Why was there never a version that was, do you identify as a video game? There has to have been somebody that wanted to make that joke. Peter, do you think Achievement Hunter would have enjoyed Lethal Company? I think they would have played it for far too many episodes, and I don't think they would have ever made any real progress in getting to certain areas of the game. And we would have loved it. We would have watched them play it literally for hours. They would have gone nowhere. They would have not reached quota 4. They would just keep dying over and over and over, and we would have loved it. No, I identify as in... Don't know. I don't know what pretended hay means. Pretty thing, I think? Maybe? I don't know. I want more dynamite. Making so much progress now. I really like this really cursed thing. Minty wrote a story and then I think got tired, and you know what? That's real. The amount of noises Gavin would have made? Oh, a billion. He would have screamed at every monster. And they would have also had the behind-the-scenes people set up a modded version and not tell them what the mods were on it. So then they would walk into the game and suddenly the little bugs that steal your stuff, the loot bugs things, they would have just been yelling yippee at some point. And then they would have also made them turn into like Mr. Krabs or something ridiculous at some point. And they would 100% have modded it at almost from the get-go. So that everybody could have their costume that they could wear. I think Lethal Company could have been, and still could be, this era's Trouble in Terrorist Time. Trouble in TTT, the Gmod game. Trouble in Terrorist Town. This isn't a joke. I legitimately think this. There's still potential for it to do this, so I'm not gonna say, like, it'll never do it. But, like, I think it could. We should play that. I have never opened up Gmod. That's a lie, actually. I think I've opened up Gmod once. We see the last time I opened up Gmod, if I ever opened it. First of all, my playtime in Gary's mod is 4 minutes. And my last played is October 2nd, 2016. I opened it, said no thank you, and closed it. How does one earn noodles besides Gamba? You watch stream. There should be a little pop-up that comes up that you can like click on a chest and get more noodles, but also you get them slowly over time. Can rats have a prop hunt day? Maybe. Just making sure. They're just think of them as like a secondary channel point that you can have a gambling mini game with that I only keep because I think it's really funny to watch Tiff because Tiff is one of the mods and all the mods got 6.9 million points. All of them. Tiff had 6.9 million and then got down to like 2 million at some point. Noodles, I thought that we were feathers. So, Exorcist, on stream, in Twitch chat, it is feathers, because that is what the Twitch currency is. If you click on the stream, or if you look at the things that are on the stream, there is an extension that is Streamlabs, and that is how people use a free Carol. And those points are called noodles. I like gambling cards with the game. The gambling card minigame is actually pretty fun. I will give you that. But also I really think it's funny when like Tiff loses all of the points.
Noodles, 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 noodles.
Yeah,
noodles,
so that Carol
noodles,
that Ether is
noodles,
so
noodles,
helpfully using.
Noodles, noodles,
That one's the
noodles.
Carol one.
Diggy diggy hole, diggy diggy hole.
Thank you.
Diggy diggy hole, diggy diggy hole, diggy diggy.
Diggy diggy. I don't even know how to find it. It'll be, if you're on mobile, it'll be like underneath the stream, but you have to click on something weird and I don't remember how to do it. And if you're on stream, if you hover over stream, it should have an extensions thing on the right hand side. Thank you, Zier. TF2 gets removed from my account every week. You might be having the same issue. The salami lid. Why is TF2 getting removed from your account every week, Void? What's happened to you? I don't know. Are you cursed? Are you cursed? I'm fully upgraded. If I uninstall it, I frequently do, it stops existing. What'd you do? If I get enough TNT, do you think I could just rain TNT upon the world? I have new goals now. I have some new goals I've just now decided on. Don't worry about it, guys. I got this. I'm not going to stop uninstalling it. I need space for Marvel Rivals. How big is Marvel Rivals? Someone tell the AAA companies how to make smaller games. Way too big. I will yell this at Destiny too, by the way. Destiny is gigantic for for maybe a decent, there's a lot of stuff going on in Destiny. Even Destiny's too big though. Destiny could be smaller.
I don't know if this is weird champion, but I like Mashuko Tensei's story.
I don't know what that anime is. I'm not gonna ask questions right now. Need to blow up a rock. Excuse me. They can't be bothered to make smaller games, and they should make two versions, one with high-res textures and one with lower-res textures for people who don't need 8K graphics. Truly. But that'd also be too much work, and we know that they're all allergic to the idea- they're not all allergic to the idea of work, they just hate some of us. I sneezed and smelled / tasted stacid. That was weird. The demons. Right now, Marvel Rivals on my PC is 65.26 gigabytes. Okay. But from everything that I have seen of Marvel Rivals, it shouldn't be that big. It shouldn't be that big. Overwatch is like 25? I'd accept Overwatch at 25. Overwatch at 25 sounds more realistic. I think Marvel Rivals could be closer to 25. Allergic to the idea of work, they have to pay for the work. Better to do the shittiest bare minimum and pay everyone crap for it? Yeah. And that is what I'm meaning when I'm saying that they are allergic to work. I know full well what's really happening behind the scenes. It is some higher up going, but we can't pay everybody for that many hours. And then somebody goes, just ship it. Just ship it. Crunch everybody to hell and back and just ship it. I need more TNT. I need more dynamite. Overwatch at 25 still sounds too big in my opinion, but not horribly unreasonable. No, it's still large, but not as bad as some things. Me looking directly at Destiny, which is 100. Or near. What is Destiny at for me? What is Destiny at for me? Properties. Files. Uh-oh. Nope. It's Worst Void. For me, right now, Destiny is 141 gigs. That's probably with a whole bunch of DLC and, like, extra stuff. It's also way too big, and Destiny has always had this problem. That was fun. I'm never reinstalling Destiny. I'm pretty sure if I uninstalled it and reinstalled it, it would be smaller, because I think I just have some lingering stuff from a couple of, like, patches. But, like, I feel like they don't do a great job of cleaning the files either, or, like, making sure that, like, the files are like that. I had 30 gigs of Phasmophobia stuff on my computer. Phasmophobia is also guilty of this. Their shit never got cleaned up properly, and so when I would uninstall it and then reinstall it, it would just be like, here's more new stuff. And it was stuff that I think was already on my computer. Apparently you can uninstall the COD DLC in Steam properties. Most of it is not actually used in the parts player actually play. Interesting. I mean, that makes sense. But yes, no. Destiny is big. And I do think Destiny could be compressed. The only saving grace that I will give to Destiny is there's a lot of maps. There's a lot of maps, there's a lot of characters, there's a lot of enemy types. There's a lot of shit going on. It could still be smaller. Tuna fish is gonna be so tiny, I promise. You make it however you want. COD on Steam got weird when it started to include the last 3 games as one COD or whatever weird thing they do now on Steam. Crimes. Tuna Piano, forgot my own game, SMH. How dare you, Blossom. Your own game that you're going to make? How dare you not remember its name or have multiple names in your head for it? That's illegal. And can result in a fine. Of one silly picture of your favorite character. Remember when the games let you play the game without actually downloading the entire game? It just downloaded the smallest version of the textures so you could get into it while it downloaded the rest in the background. I want that back. I want the video game companies to, like, make it make sense, but I don't think they ever will. WoW actually does still do this? Are the walls getting wider? Are the walls getting wider? If the walls are getting wider, I have questions. I love that I know which messages are ethers. Mind you, I'm not looking at chat. I'm gonna start reading every message but ethers and see if Aether notices. Just want good games, TBH. No, there does need to be a shift in the video game industry, and I think there already has been in some regards. Indies are king still right now. Like there was a period of time where everybody started realizing that indies were king, and we are still in that era, and I firmly believe that indies are truly king. Still. I mean, think about how much attention Animal Well got. Think about how much attention some of these smaller games are getting. Like, Another Crab's Treasure absolutely knocked it out of the park. Wonderful game, wonderful team. Love seeing their stuff. That is an indie company right there. And they made a badass game with lots of things going on in it. Could actually finish a game now that I have amphetamines. Need an artist though. You can find an artist that wants to work on a game. You could find several artists that would want to work on a game. Make the games. Do the fun things. Risk of Rain 2 win. Hollow Knight win. Yeah. Tons of games. Also an idea with a manageable scope. Well, that takes time and practice to figure out what to do and how to work with yourself on that. Scope creep is a killer and can get literally everybody. Apparently especially Ether. Wizard with a gun and enter/exit the gungeon. Yeah. Tons of games. Tons and tons of very well-loved games are indie games. There are very few big company games that I will go out of my way to get at this point. And you know what? Some of them are still weird niche games. I absolutely adore the Harvest Moon series. I adore the Rune Factory series. How many people are playing Rune Factory? It's not a lot. The smaller games that have teams that are just like, fuck it, let's make something fun. Those are the games I want to keep playing. Those are the games that I'm going to keep looking for. That was what I did. Well, I don't actually know what the sales information was like on some of those games, but like when I was a kid and I was looking for games to play, I was looking for the most unhinged games in the world. I was looking for Chameleon Twist 2. I was looking for all these weird little games that were just out there that made zero sense. Mischief Makers is a nonsense game. I love it with my entire heart. Gex. Hold on. I forgot that they're doing a Gex well, not remake, but like a remaster for PC. And it's not even really a remaster. It's just coming out on the PC and will basically be an emulated version. So it'll have save states and shit. But I don't think you guys understand. I am going to drag you screaming and crying into whatever Gex is. Like, I legitimately need you guys to see the unhinged nature that was Gex. I don't remember 90% of how to play that game. I only remember that I feel like I had bad dreams about it. And that I got to be a ninja and my character did a spinny kick. And that is like all my brain can really recall about that game. Also the cartoon level with the carrots as the collectible. And I was scared of the evil cartoon characters. I don't know why I was playing Gex as a small child, but I was. Was it a mistake? Possibly. Am I mostly okay afterwards? I don't know. Hold on, I actually... This is not gonna get me anything, but I desperately need to know if this does anything. Chameleon Twist. No. There's no Chameleon Twist on Steam. They hate me. If I could play Chameleon Twist 2 on stream, I would. That game is an absolute fever dream of nonsense, and I want more people to see the Burger Boss. I think about that Burger Boss so often. That was fun. I should probably learn to use Unity someday instead of always using Love 2D. Use whatever game engine works for the game you're making. If that means that it is Unity instead of Love 2D, then so be it. I love Love 2D. I think there's value in knowing about multiple game engines. That doesn't mean you need to use all of them, that doesn't mean you need to, like, fully understand all of them, but, like, getting a good sense of what might or might not work for you, I think, is important. Can I not have this? Okay. I can have. Lover is a 3D version of Love 2D. I want to play with it at some point. I prefer when things are kept simple. I prefer more explosives. More explosives? More explosives. More explosives. Okay. I'm content. Trader, I know you played Hyperlight Drifter. Did you see that Hyperlight Breaker was entered the stage where you can buy it now? Yes. It is purchasable. I have heard that it is very rough right now, both from people here and from listening to other people talk about it. So I probably won't be playing it until it enters a more playable state, but I am aware that it exists. But I'm very excited. I'm extremely excited. Oop. Please stop. Am I standing on that? Yes. Yes, I am. Godot is good. I wish my brain worked better with editor-based engines, though. Try out all sorts of things. That is always my piece of advice for people, regardless of what they are working on. Try out engines, try out different mediums for the things that you're working on. Work on just testing out a lot of things and seeing how you feel with it. Not everything is going to be a match for everyone in every project, and that is a-okay. Fair enough, man. I'm so excited to just do exactly what I did with Risk of Rain 2. Play it forever and then mod it and then keep playing it forever and ever until you get tired of it, and then you don't play it for a little while and then you pick it back up and then you keep playing it forever and ever. Cool, we're back here again. It worked better for me than Unity, but yeah, I still didn't get it. I need to stop making myself implement, I don't know what that means, algorithm into every project, but why not? Why not introduce the thing? I should save. I've saved. Yeah, trader that? Okay. That's what people do with Minecraft, too. You're not alone, that's for sure. Oh. The 682 hours on Risk of Rain 2. Should go hunt down that really cool paper I saw once about pathfinding with variable-sized units in games. Zier, I admire the nerdiness. I believe in you, make cool things. But that goes for every rat. Blossom has ideas for games, Minty has ideas for games. The biggest thing is, if you're not intending to make it a career, understand that hobby video game making will take time. And even if you intend for it to be a career, hobby video game making your first couple of times will be a lot of time. It'll just take a lot of time in general because you won't be able to work on it every single day. You'll only have so many hours that you can work on it. So it'll feel like you're not making any progress at all. But you just need to stick with it. You just need to keep making things, and you need to just keep digging away at the project. Making progress where you can, when you can, is the important part. It's not about rushing to the end. It's not about winning the game making progress. It's about taking time and making something cool. The same goes for art. The same goes for writing. If you're wanting to make it a career and you're just getting into it, it's going to take some time. It's going to take a lot of time to get into it. It's going to take time to learn everything that you need to learn, to get all the skills that you need to get, and that's okay. Take your time. Something, 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 pirate something, something, go make games. I would argue that the better version of what Thor says is go make things. It doesn't have to be games. It doesn't have to be narratives. It doesn't have to be anything except what you want to make. And especially in this day and age, where the world is what the world is, more than ever, and despite how weird it may feel to your brain sometimes, now is the time to make things. Now is the time to make things. Make stories, make worlds, do things that make you happy. Oh, we've progressed a little bit. Drop the games. Just go make. Yes. Honestly, truly, go make. Go write insane stories. Go make very cool art. Go create games. Go play games. Go live lives. Go learn how to make chainmail like you always wanted to. Go learn how to do stamps from scratch. Carve the stamps out yourself. Go learn how to do printmaking. Go learn how to make an instrument. Go make. Why is there a pit down here? I'm gonna fall into the pit on accident. I don't want to fall in the pit yet. Art and creation is how we've always lived from the moment we learned how to make marks and sounds. We've been using art to express ourselves and deal with life. Yeah. It's very important. And it's very important that you do that now. Also, ads are starting in a couple minutes. Oh. Oh. I feel like finding a money bag now for me is not that exciting. Mainly because I don't need it. Was this the hole I made? This doesn't feel like a hole I made. Weird. Post progress on social media, share even if unfinished. Yeah. Part of creating things is getting motivation to do things, and part of getting motivation to do things is getting feedback. I know some people that like to make things and they never need a singular other person to see it, but if you find yourself starting projects and then struggling to make any progress on them, go share it with people. Go show other people that you're making something. Somebody else is going to have opinions about it and want to tell you about their opinions. For better or for worse, but... It's okay to make only for the sake of making. You don't always have to finish the thing if you've gotten what you needed from it. That is also true too. As much as I will say try to finish the thing, if you've gotten what you needed out of a project and there's nothing else for you in that project and you're done, that's okay too. You can stop. Stopping is a thing you are allowed to do. I will always, always, always suggest that you try to finish the thing that you've started. But if it's not in the cards, it's not in the cards. And sometimes it's just straight up not in the cards for people to finish the thing. They don't have enough time, they don't have enough space, they don't have enough anything else. And they have to stop, and that's okay. But keep trying to make things. Make new things. Finish old things. Turn old things into new things. Just never stop. Where am I going? I need to demolish this first. Still kind of a minimal level of accomplished to do that I struggle to meet. Like, I can just post 20 lines of Lua and go implementing Pathfinder for the 10th time because I'm an idiot who doesn't make portable code. That is exactly what game dev on Blue Sky sounds like. The number of times I've looked at the game dev feeds just to see, like, several people going, this is the 5th time I've implemented this thing, and this is the 5th time I don't think I've gotten it right, and I go, I feel you, man. I feel you. Making things is hard. Sometimes you have to try multiple times in order to get a thing to work, and that's okay. Yeah, but that'd be like the only post I ever made over and over again. I keep having to do it because I keep losing the old code. And it would still be relatable every single time you posted it. Nobody would be upset with you. No one would be upset with you. The same goes for writing as well. The number of times I see like a person that's working on writing post, I sat down to write for 2 hours and I wrote 0 words. I've done great work today. The number of those posts that I've seen is infinite. Those are also okay, because that's just the way it works. Sometimes the tank's empty and you can't get words onto paper. You can't turn ideas into code. That's okay too. You work with yourself when you can. Showing up to do the work is half the battle. Okay, we're slowly making progress. Well, I mean slowly. We've made a decent chunk of progress. And I've broken my ankles. Can I dig all the way up? I can. We're gonna just tunnel over to a wall. Oh, hello. We're gonna touch the wall. There's a thing here? Wait. There? Oh, key. Okay, what happens when I open this? Whoa! Dynamite radius upgrade and a teleporter. Well, that's fine. Hold on, we're doing science now. Are you guys ready for science? That's a decent hole. Hell yeah. Okay, back to digging. That's how you get back up? I'm keeping the teleporter on me. I don't know if I can pick it back up, so I'm scared of it. Oh? Where's the nearest wall? Why is the floor spicy? Why is the floor spicy? Oh god. Oh, there's so many rocks now. I need more TNT. It's fine. It's not like I have a whole bunch of money that I'm not using for anything. Because, you know, I have now purchased all of the upgrades. Oh no. How will I ever live life now? You know. I probably dug too deep down now, but that's fine. I probably should have done it in another area of like 3 feet, but I didn't do that. What I'm hearing from this is I should go ahead and post that romance fic I'm writing on whatever actually that never actually gets around to any romance to AO3. Yes. This isn't a joke. Put things out there. Even if it's imperfect. That is okay to do. Also, like always, on the internet, block and delete. If people decide to rage at you about something that you've created that was for fun and for you and you decide to share with the internet, if people decide to be dicks, block and delete. Where's that rock? Oh, it's right there. I should not blow myself up like that. It's really tempting to get close enough to be blown up, but I should not do that. Suspenseful romance, it's coming eventually, probably, maybe. That is called slow burn. It is in fact a genre. It is a trope that people love and people will read. It's just a really slow one. Slow burn, except nothing's on fire. Slow burn, but it's just a really warm light bulb. It'll eventually burn something, but not right now. Oop. Fuck it, slow burn, but it's a microwave. You can figure out what that one means. I mean, yeah. The important part is making. Slow burn, except Fred is only on try 11 of trying to start a fire with sticks alone. Poor Fred. He'll get there. I believe in him. He won't freeze anytime soon, but he can try. When they kiss, does something go beep, beep, beep? Yep. Yomp. I need to stop breaking my ankles. I need more. I need more. I need more. It's probably slow burn, but slow roasting a chicken over the lowest heat setting. It's probably a consequence of being ace and not knowing what it's like to be attracted to people, maybe. So it's just two characters becoming ever closer friends, and maybe if they get over their shit, they might kiss or something. If I remember, that's why I was writing the story. Well, I can tell you that when it comes to romance novels, the logic doesn't even always make sense for allo people. So it doesn't have to be what exactly romance feels like for real people in real life. It has to be the idea of what you think romance is. And there are people that'll read it. It takes place in a hockey arena. The beeping is the period ending or something. Yes. You. I see you, spicy floor. I'm really scared of the teleporter. I'm afraid of, like, dying somehow. If I use it now, is it one use? I don't know. slow burn, but it's Ruby and you forgot you were watching and have to keep restarting. That's fair. That's real. Better save it for when you really need it. Blossom, I'm scared. What do you mean, when I really need it? How deep do I go? How many meters? How many meters? How many do you think? 69? The fuck's a meter? The fuck is a kilometer? Your mom? Wow. What does that mean? Tall? Well, I mean, a meter is only like, it's closer to like 3 feet. So if you say somebody's a meter, that means they're 3 feet. You're calling them short. One 10,000th of the distance between the poles? No, a meter is 1 Minecraft block. And if somebody was 1 Minecraft block tall, they would be short. Yeah, but then you add another meter. That is true. If you add a second meter, they then become tall. The distance between short and tall is about a meter. You need to be at least 2 blocks tall. Steve is tall. You ever think about that? The fact that Steve is 2 meters tall means that Steve is tall. What the fuck am I standing on? Oh. That explains it. Distance, a meter is the distance light travels in 1... Hold on. Nope, I can't figure out how to say that. A number. That's so specific. Forgot stream, bed, that's a lot of dig, or suck, vacuum, where it going. I don't, down?
299,792,458.
That one. Lover, I hope you're having a good time zone. Take care of yourself. We appreciate you. Boo, not round number. Why is it so specific? God damn rocks. Light is fast as fuck to move 3 feet in that many. Fast as fuck, boy. Fast as fuck. I'm roughly Steve's height. Tall. I am not Steve's height. I am short. Whee! He's like 6'5" and I'm 6'4". Stop that. Blossom, how many meters did you go? No, you said you went about 65 meters at some point yesterday. And you finished it during that stream. If the height that you get down to is actually 69, I will laugh. Shortly after the stream. I'm squinting. A meter is the thing the power company looks at before they rob your bank account. They can only rob your bank account if you let them rob your bank account, which is you give them access to your bank account. Otherwise, they're just robbing you. I do feel like we're making pretty good progress now. I still do think that I will take more time than is strictly necessary to beat this game, based on the fact that the fastest completion of the main story was an hour and a half from that website. Like, the definition is basically a result of, we have this measurement of a meter. We have a definition that's basically this stick over here, which we don't like, and we know light travels 299,792,458 of those sticks every second. So let's just take the reciprocal of that and call that a meter from now on. That's fair. All I'm hearing is I should commit tax evasion. That's not tax evasion. Also, pay your taxes. Your taxes fund things around you. They keep your libraries open. They keep your city from getting lit on fire without fire departments. It does a lot of very beneficial stuff for you. Pay your taxes. Not a bit, not a joke. Pay your taxes. It is a multiple of 10 in binary. Thanks, Zero. My taxes taste like dirt. Is that because you put them in the dirt and then you dug them out to eat them? Blossom? Tacos? Hotel Trivago? Taxes, taco, Hotel Trivago, Tacos John's. What? Tacos John's? Is there a place near you called Tacos John's? Oh. That wasn't what I wanted. That's closer to what I wanted. Oh. We found another one. Oh. There's lava rocks here. I love a good rock. If I hit it with my head... Oh, it does burn. Don't hit that with your head. It does in fact burn. I will take no feedback about what I just did there. 4 lamps, 4 dynamite, 500 money. The fuck is going on down here? Nothing. 4 lamp? Yeah, 4 lamp. Taco John's? I've never heard of it. Unfollowing for the lava pun. Not for like any of the other ones? Have I failed so hard with my puns? Have I? What are your thoughts on moles? Like the creature? They're okay. Why? My word count reset to 0? That is because it is a time. Just curious. Okay, normal moles, I'm half a fan of, half annoyed by, because obviously they dig up gardens and stuff, and that's annoying. Naked mole rats, I hate, but I am fascinated by their weird little homes. What about moles like spies? Bad. What about moles like the measurement? I'm a fan of moles like the measurement. I liked physics. That's where I remember moles being from. No, it was chemistry, wasn't it? I liked science. And what is chemistry but physics interacting? Meow. I love 6.02 E23. So fun. I love my weird little science numbers that do little science things. I did some chemistry, diff equations. I'm assuming that's diff equations. The other day to figure out how much Adderall was going to be in my system when I reached a steady dosage. Zir, I say this with so much love. Differential equations. Okay, I just forgot the rest of the word. I say this with so much love. Also, this goes for Aether now, too. You're a nerd. Both of you. Well, and a lot of you, actually. Nerds. Big old nerds. I just know what it means. Nerd. I found something. Did you find these nuts? I'm pretty sure all rats are nerds. I mean, if you talk to me long enough about it, I will tell you that everybody is a nerd. It's just that what we think of as nerd means very specifically some categories that you can be very passionate about, whereas I think in general, nerds are just people that are very energetic and excited about something in particular, and so jocks are nerds, football fans are nerds. It's just that the word nerd is used to connotate a very specific kind of excitement about some very specific categories. Which is both very funny and very human, and also very sad that we look at people going like, I love these things, and we go, semi-derogatory term? And then one day we take it back from them and we say, no, 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 this is my word now, you can't have it. What about me? Nerd. Michael McChill? A nerd. All of the sneak mods? Nerds. Someone said, yeah, math nerd about me the other day at dinner in the exact tone of, yeah, this bitch is autistic about math / positive. I love that. Michael McNerd. Oh god. It works too well. Crisis is not a Michael mod, no. Yum. I so hope that person thought I was cool. I want to be their friend a very normal amount. I mean, then go tell them that you would like to be friends. I fully think the older I've gotten that I save, I should just readopt some of the attitude I had as a small child who did not understand social norms and did not care and just did things. And I think I should just readopt younger me's going up to people and going like, "Hi, I think you're neat. Want to be friends?" And then going on. If they say no, they say no. If they say yes, I have new friend. And like Ether said, we're getting soft tacos later. I don't want to come on too strong and scare them off. Okay, but consider, if you say nothing at all, they will never be your friend. Soft tacos are the pathway to friendship. I guess. For some, for sure. But like, legitimately, if you don't say anything and you don't talk to them, they'll never know that you want to be friends. Soft tacos are a gateway drug. To what? Friendship? Is friendship now a drug? Gateway drug to the Crunchwrap Supreme. I want Crunchwrap Supreme. Wouldn't you like to know, Weatherman? I love that vine so very much. That is true, the quote is Weather Boy. Either way, I love it. I'm just going to keep going to events they go to, but not in a weird stalkery way, and interact with them there. I mean, that's fair too. Oh no, I might have skipped a step then. How many Crunchwrap Supremes have you had in the last week, Super? Not Super. Void. Why are the two of you the same in my head right now? It's the Florida, isn't it? Can I blame Florida? I'm blaming Florida. I like the new chicken enchilada. Well, now I want Taco Bell. I had one 6 days ago. None last week, but since December we ate 7. We are at 7. Why? That seems like a lot. Which is a devilish number considering my budget. Need bigger budget for more Crunchwrap Supremes. Why we should get Crunchwraps together. It's not because there's no longer a convenient Taco Bell. There's not a convenient Taco Bell for me either. I'll still go get Taco Bell. I like Taco Bell. Its flavors haven't really changed a lot either. A couple things have over the years, but overall I think its flavor has been pretty consistent. I can't keep spending money at Taco Bell. I need to just make food again, I swear. You could make Crunchwrap Supremes at home. What if you learned? What if you seized the means of production? The Crunchwrap has less cheese and meat than it did in 2018. Has more lettuce in it? Yes. But I also didn't eat Crunchwraps until like 2 years ago, so... Inflation is affecting my fucking Crunchwrap and I'm pissed. Void? Void. Void. The inflation is affecting all of your Taco Bell. All of it. Taco Bell upsets the stomach. That's fair. It is not for everybody. Consider that is all of my Taco Bell. Void, you know what I'm saying. Tijuana Flats is where I get my enchiladas, woohoo. Yeah, Tijuana Flats. That is not a place I recognize. Meow. Oh, it is 20 minutes away from the end of stream. My brain was fully prepared to just keep digging forever. Which is fun. Ordered pizza earlier, and ordering pizza is so often weird. It was cheaper to get the toppings I wanted by getting a specialty pizza, removing the excess, and just adding the toppings I wanted to a blank pizza by like $10. Not relevant to anything, I just wanted to share. Yeah. No, there's tons of weird ways to get what you want on a pizza. Like, I like chicken bacon ranch pizzas every now and then, and it is... There's like one that is like close to it. If I made it from scratch in the websites, it is way more expensive for no reason. But if I get the specialty pizza that is almost that, and remove one thing and get another, suddenly it is entirely feasible. It's very weird. But also that happens with like coffee places as well, where like technically making a coffee one way and like putting it in the system one way is cheaper than another, and then people get upset because, you know, sometimes baristas like to do things to like help people out and like save them a couple bucks, so they'll ring it up a certain way, and then the person goes, that's not what I ordered, put in what I ordered, and the person goes, no, but this will save you money, and they go, bad. Speaking of food taste changes, can we briefly talk about Michael's rant on McDonald's hotcakes? What was his opinion on hotcakes? I know he said that it changed, but like he got real into it. I've like never eaten the hotcakes. Like I don't think, I think the last time I had them was like when I lived in a different state. So, it's been a while. Thank you, Zir. Then that place turned out to not do deliver until after 5 p.m, so I had to do Domino's, but Domino's was having a $10 pizza, any amount of toppings deal, so I got 2 large pizzas for 20, so that's my food solve for the weekend. Hell yeah. I love weekend pizza. It's the only breakfast I like from McDonald's, but I also don't like McDonald's, which is valid. Man, I want Wendy's spicy chicken nuggets now. This isn't relevant to anything either. I just want spicy chicken nugget.
Do y'all dip cold pizza in milk?
Boyd? Dip warm pizza in ranch, which is decidedly not in milk. Not something I do, I would like to clarify. Then what sparked this? What sparked this, Void? I don't eat pizza since I'm allergic, but that's weird AF. Thanks, super. Best nuggets I've ever had are from a mom and pop bubble tea place on the corner of... I'm gonna guess that's supposed to... a Strode? I don't know what a Strode is. A street road? Next to a gas station? What happened with that word, Ether? It got brought back to my mind. It's a friend's thing and I yell at them for it all the time. I worry about your friend. I'm gonna be very real. Yeah, street road? I don't know. The thing, strodes suck ass. What? What's a strode? Strode and D's nuts. Sorry, it was, I got possessed for a second, it's fine. Those? What are you guys talking? I feel like there's some conversation that's happened that I'm not in the in-group. I don't know what's happening. Honk. The roads that aren't a street but aren't a road, the ones that have 5 lanes going 50 miles per hour but still have the Taco Bell parking lot entrance connected directly to it. I just call them weird streets that I don't like driving down. Also no sidewalks. Them weird streets I don't like driving down. Oh no, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. Aether, you need walkable communities in the US. You're not gonna get walkable cities, you're gonna get walkable communities.
Rats less than 3 dinosaur bones crunch.
Not to dox myself, but Boston is pretty walkable. There's some major cities that are fairly decently walkable, but you want communities. In the US, we need walkable communities. Basically, instead of thinking of it as like the whole city, you need to think about it like a neighborhood where you can get to some sort of food, some other amenities, things like that. That's harder to implement, is going to be harder to do. There may still be some things that are not within that walkable thing, like doctors or things like that are not going to be right there, but oh god.
Carol says hi, but from a different place on the layout.
And slightly crispier. That Carol's crispier. We're not going to get walkable anything in the US, or at least that's how it feels to me. Some places are working on it, Jovine. Jovine? Yo mama? Sorry. I'm blaming the demons again. Okay, now I veg. Have good night. Take care of yourself. Sorry, the demons happened. I'm so sorry. You know, some places are starting to do 5+1s, which are kind of going in the right direction. Yeah, how could you? Demons.
How many Carol directions are there?
2. Wait, what do you mean Carol directions? What's a Carol direction? Oh, okay.
Shrimp, 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 shrimp. Shrimp, 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 shrimp.
She says it so differently!
Shrimp.
She says it so differently! Why is she so different? Carol's weird. Carol and Carol. No, they're both Carol. Carol just has 2 different microphones that she uses. I hate you forever now. See her. Thank you for gifting a sub to Blossom as well. Please do not feel like you ever have to give me subs and things. I found platinum. You guys being here and listening to me ramble about dumb shit for hours is all I need. I just want to, and that's okay too. I just have to reiterate, otherwise I will feel bad. It is not—
big crimp lil crimp 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 big crimp lil crimp.
Why
big
does
crimp
Lil
lil
sound
crimp,
like that?
big crimp lil crimp big crimp lil crimp big crimp lil crimp big crimp lil crimp big C.
Big C. Are you vacuuming dirt? No, I'm drilling it. Where's it going? We don't ask questions. Hi Abe, I hope you're doing well. Need a light.
Lil shrimp?
Oh, there's a— oh wait, did we get rid of the rock? We got rid of the rock that was spooky. Well, how are you? I'm digging a hole. You like my pit?
You don't need to worry about me spending money on you. I'm a suspiciously wealthy furry. Also, I'm legitimately uncomfortable with how many numbers are in my bank account.
Need the numbers to go away. I'm getting rid of the numbers for my own sanity. No, I definitely understand. But also, if you're uncomfortable with the numbers in your bank account, might I suggest finding communities or charities that you really like and supporting them on a regular basis? I've only heard of one broke furry. My bank only accepts noodles. I got good ramen today. I went to the Asian market and I got good ramen noodles. I think we should change Math Girl's nickname to Suspiciously Wealthy Math Girl. I'll let Math Girl do that. Shut up, I've been craving ramen. I'm going to have ramen after when I see furry and immediately read it as someone working in the tech field. Because I think most of the time that's true. That's what the tech field is made of. It's made of furries. If for whatever reason the government banned furries from working in the tech industry, the world would collapse. Like, just systems that have been operating for years and years and years that have had furries at the helm would just— it would all collapse. So what you're saying is we probably never— we should have better security at an all furry conventions. Yes, but that's also because people are cringe and keep doing things at furry conventions that endanger the lives of many people. And I've heard too many stories and gotten far too concerned about a friend of mine that is also a furry, who has been at conventions where horrible, horrible things have happened. Because they're probably our backbone. Oh, they are. I hope the government doesn't ban furries. I already want to leave the country. Please don't make me want to leave more. I don't know if they could actually ban furries, but some parts of the government, I think, would try to, but I don't know how that would go. I think they would get hacked and doxxed by hacker furries before anything could really happen. They're already regretting a lot of their bans? I know. I've been opening the news, muttering dumbasses, and then closing the news every now and then. It's because all the people who can overtly show off they are furries have to have enough wealth to purchase art and fursuits. So if you're not a furry, most of the obvious furries you're going to see have the expendable income to get art of their fursonas and stuff. Okay, so what exactly is a fishing break? If I was playing a game where there was fishing, I would go fishing. Alas, I am not in a game where there is fishing, so I will not go fishing. You add dirt to put? No. Pit? No, I can't add dirt. I can only take away dirt. I'm eating the dirt, I think. I don't actually know what the character is doing. Oh. Immediate digestion. Just eating all of the dirt. Immediately. No scraps. Also...
Alright, I'm finally on break. I need to know, Bingus or Floppa?
What? Bingus or Floppa? Floppa these nuts? Sorry. That's all I've got. I don't want to see the news because I get nervous, anxious, and sometimes panic attacks, although I've been told things are happening by my family which I don't agree with, and I just sit there in panic/sadness. It is important to be aware of what's going on. If it is detrimental to your mental health, there are ways in which you can interact with the news that are going to be more helpful for you. But I will always say try to be more involved rather than less involved when possible. Bingus hate is so forced. What does that mean? See, I'm in the minority? I don't understand what's happening. I know that I have a teleporter and several dynamite sticks and several lamps. Bless Bingus. God bless Bingus. This one's at 53. This one's at 29. So it's about every 25 that we see another one of these, I guess. I hate Bingus Floppa all the way. I don't know what's happening. Ziploc everything floating in your pit terrifies me. It's a fun obstacle course. Where I may break my ankles. It's fine. Smile. You're just playing that Minecraft game where you fall? The dropper games? Yeah. Which I do unironically kind of miss the dropper maps. What the fuck is happening there though? No, that's just where it goes back out. Okay, but what if I dug down for a second? Oh, the floor's on fire. Mine is clear. I'm bad at the game. Leave me alone. There's just a lot of those now, apparently. Is that just the vibe now? I just wanted to be at level 69. I didn't know I was suddenly gonna get noises. Found diamonds! Poor lamp!
Subnautica is turning 11. Wither.
Can we just admire how it moved the alert and half broke it? What are you confused about? What happened in the notif? Big word happened. It's fine. The sun is directly overhead, so why do you need those lamps? Because if I break them, the lighting system doesn't work correctly in the game. And I need light closer to me. Hubby. Okay, we live here now. No, we don't. We have to go upstairs because we need to go. We need to go save. Saving. Oh, it has been less than 30 minutes apparently. Anyways. That was another 3 hours of digging game where I have not gotten close to the bottom of the world that we're digging through / gotten the big treasure that we're looking for. But thank you guys very much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it very much. Tomorrow will be a more normal stream. Whatever that means. It's a stream that exists and happens and has stuff going on. And maybe things will happen. No more hole? Listen, I am on the fence. It's either gonna be the hole or it might be something else where I also will end up digging holes. So we'll get there. Thank you for the bit. And guys, thank you for the subs and the bits and the support. I appreciate you guys so very much. I hope that you're having a fantastic time zone. Thank you for the nothing. There. Sincerely, I guess. I'm confused. But I appreciate you guys. Have a good time zone. Take care of yourselves. Drink water. Eat food. Take your meds. Get some sleep. I'll see you guys tomorrow at our normal Sunday time for a not normal Sunday stream. Until then, bye-bye!